That was meant to be, though. That was meant to
Of
be.
course.
Of course.
I go down there, there's Tommy Aldridge. There's Tommy Aldridge. All these guys, standing outside, and I'm standing in the backyard jamming, and on a bunch of gear in Black Oak's compound.
Oh my God! How cool is
And
that?
we went from it was cool. We went from there that evening. We got on a plane, on the manager's plane, and flew to Ardent Studios in Memphis, Tennessee, and did a 4-song demo. And then Butch Stone, the manager of Black Oak,
Oh yeah,
Rupert Perry,
I
the
remember.
president of Capitol Records, into the studio, and they listen and they leave, and Butch comes back and goes, "Okay, boys, we got a deal, Capitol Records."
Oh my
So,
God!
I'm picturing sitting there with Paul McCartney having a beer, right? I'm going, "Yeah, Capitol Records." So, anyways, we had to sign that minute. No reading, no, we couldn't even read it.
Oh my
We
God!
either signed or left. That was as simple as that. So, of course, we all signed a contract
Of course.
instantaneously.
Of course.
And then for the next year, the longest we were in one place was 2 weeks.
Jesus.
We were like, we opened up for everybody. Everybody. We opened up for Rod Stewart, Jake Giles, Mountain, everybody. We opened up for everybody. Peter Frampton, all the big, Black Sabbath. We opened up for everybody.
Okay, now this was with Ruby Star and Grey Ghost.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ruby Star and Grey Ghost.
I remember, man.
Yeah, it was incredible. We did TV shows, Midnight Special, all that kind of great stuff.
I saw you on the Midnight Special. Can you dig that?
Yeah,
Before I even met
yeah.
you, how crazy is life? And after that, we were hanging and
How
swinging.
crazy is life? Listen, it's as crazy as how crazy has our lives been.
We don't
Our
have,
lives.
dude. I have to do 2 shows on you to talk about the stuff that you and I've been through, the Chicago ventures. When
Forget about it.
forget about it. When you were ruling Chicago, the thumbs, man, and I'd come and hang out with you guys, me and you and Pete. We were like the baby dolls. Remember that? That's what chicks
Right.
used to call
Yeah.
us. The baby
Oh
dolls.
yeah. But I don't know if you know this story about the thumbs. Okay. So, anyways, I'm going along in Ruby for a while, right? And we're kind of like part of Black Oak, and we're touring around. And one day, Butch Stone goes, "Listen," and I got Mike Neff into the band. Remember Mike Neff?
Of course.
Yeah, I miss him so much. So, anyways,
God, I know.
Butch Stone one day goes, "Gary, you and Mike go on home for a little while." As fast as I got in the band, I was back in Chicago. Right,
Yeah.
but now I had clout because I was on TV and
yes.
did all the stuff.
Of course.
So I went right to Cliff Johnson and asked him if he wanted to do a band because I had clout. He goes, "Yep." And then I found John Brandt.
Oh my
working in
God.
the shoe store.
Yep.
And then I got Pete, of course. And then we had a drummer called Ricky Wilcox.
I
And
remember.
that band, because it was so good, we became the top band. We were the first band in the history of Chicago to take the door. Bands were playing 4, 5, and 6 sets a night, 5 and 6 nights a week for $1,000.
Right.
We made $5,000 for one set.
I
We had
remember
such
you
a
were
following.
you're the Kings, man.
We were the Kings.
Yes,
yeah.
I remember.
So anyways, the whole time, I didn't realize that Butch, he was still my manager because I signed a 10-year contract. He was still my manager.
Oh my God.
And I didn't realize that he wasn't how he did his business.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't,
Of
you know what I
course.
mean? So
Yeah.
anyways,
Yeah.
that's a whole other story. So
Yeah.
I'm keeping on calling Butch, listen, Butch, you got to come see your thumbs. We're doing great because we took over Chicago.
I remember.
So anyways, now what happened was Black Oak was playing at the Aragon.
Mm-hmm.
So I called Butch. I go, "Butch, listen, I got to wait for you to see the band and not even go out of your way. It's where you're going to be anyway." He goes, "What?" I go, "Black Oak's playing at the Aragon. Put us on as opening act."
Yes.
He goes, "Great idea, Gary." He put us on as opening act. Now, me and Tommy Aldridge were always friends.
Yes.
So my next phone call was to Tommy because Tommy wanted to get out of Black Oak. He didn't really like it anyway.
Right.
Right. So, anyways, but he couldn't because Butch Stone wouldn't let anybody do certain things. Right.
Right.
So my next phone call was to Tommy. I go, "Tommy, listen, I gotta wait for you to get out of Black Oak, playing a great band that you love, and Butch Stone is not going to be pissed about it." He goes, "How do I do it?" I go, "Listen, just come to the show early, and if you like the band, I got a plan for you on what you could do."
Yeah.
So he goes, "Fine." So he comes to the show early, And he watches us. He goes, okay, Gary. He goes, I'll do this. He goes, how am I going to do this with Butch? I go, listen, because Black Oak was making $75,000 to $100,000 a night.
Oh my God.
20 nights out of the month. How much money? A couple million a month.
Oh
Holy right?
Right?
So I go, listen, go back to Arkansas and pretend you went crazy. Don't leave the house. In other words, you're not quitting. You're just crazy. Don't leave the house. Just tell me you got some religion in your life, or something happened, and you just don't want to do it. You can't play. You can act completely crazy. And once Butch has missed a month's worth of dates,
Yeah.
go to him and say, listen, I want to play again, but I just need a change of pace. Maybe you can put me in Gary's band for a little while, give me something new to look at.
Yeah. Oh my God.
A month later, Butch Stone calls me up. He goes, Gary, partner. He goes, I got an idea for you. I go, what is it? He goes, why don't we put Tommy in your band?
You crazy.
Bingo. Tommy Aldridge got him out of Black Oak and into the Thumbs. One of my biggest
Coups ever.
wins of my life. Can you believe it?
That's crazy.
So anyways,
wow.
instantaneously the whole country was looking at the Thumbs, and it was a great band. And it was